EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't hear it no more.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from the Superdome. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
DC, ready?
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
It's a gain of 20. And the Ravens first down.
Hey, middle. What? Man.
Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Demario Davis. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that.
Like, my meals is simple. And I tell y'all all the time, keep it simple. Very simple. Stop complicating things, champ. Nah, I mean real talk. This is my first bite.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted.
I can't hear you, bro. You're breaking up. What'd you say? Bro, I don't know. Your mic's breaking up, bro, so I can't really hear you.
Don't worry. 13. 180. You change it. Right shot.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Forced to his right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he will have the Ravens first down by about 3 yards. They wind up getting 7 on that 3rd and 4.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
From the gun, Jackson. Out to his right. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Second down, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
This one taken at the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. That'll be caught, it's Alvin Kamara. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, Saints.
Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is shot. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So all even at 8 as this kick is sent airborne. From the end zone, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Change it. Hey, middle.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Howden.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. That's to his tight end, Jawan Johnson. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And the Saints, first down. A gain of 14. And the Saints, first down.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Saints 15, Ravens 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He is stopping in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He works free. Right side. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll let Henry try to run for it. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line, maybe a little winded after that long touchdown run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Setting it a little earlier, just the first quarter, but already they're going to try an onside kick.
Well, you have to imagine this kicking unit saw something in the return unit all week that led them to believe they had an advantage for an onside kick, but they don't. Now all of a sudden the other team takes the ball with great field position.
On the give, this is Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Chuck. That one out wide for Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Chuck quick to Olave. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
1 quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. On play action, it's Chuck. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He'll get this out wide. And he's in! Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Real cool. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. And now I'm fit it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words.
What is it?
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. On the run to the right. This one downfield looking for Henry. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Baltimore
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. Inside the 20. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
From the gun, it's Shuck. He's got his big tight end. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Boy, didn't quit, man. It's 2 dubs. I guess I'll play one more with the Saints, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, everybody plays with the best team so they can keep winning. They don't challenge themselves. Might play like a Seahawks user, another Ravens player, you know what I'm saying?
First opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy.
This might be good, man.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one.
Probably got
Richardson.
Richardson.
The New Orleans Saints taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Indianapolis. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jones looking to throw it on the first play. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Jones. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown.
Wish his ass fucking
Alec Pierce, 67 yards. And the Colts take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Looking to put a drive together. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Saints, first down.
On play action, Shuck. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Colts will take over possession here up at the 44. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, I don't know if he sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones.
I can't get that pick, though.
Complete as well.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw now, Shuck. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go now. 19, come.
Now Shuck. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Touchdown! Juwan Jackson. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, so it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally, you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Good for a Colts. First down.
Now Jones wants to change it up.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now they'll audible to something else.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he will be brought down with a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Taylor going to be hit and not at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Now Jones going to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set them back on 2nd.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a 1st down now, playing behind the sticks.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st down, New Orleans.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Shuck. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing, Shuck. those early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
At the 50-yard line.
A final shot before break. Jones. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce, as time expires in the first half. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. That little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
32. First down, Saints.
Shuck now to throw. That is caught by Vele. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
First down. It's a gain of 32. And the Saints first down.
Here's Shuck. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Hill. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
At the Colts 7-yard line.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
21, Saints 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Jones. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First and 10, Taylor now. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jones. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Ryan Brzee fought in and got him down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go.
Now Jones going to change it up here. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. On the ground with a tight end. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Mo Alley Cox, 30 yards. And the Colts have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side.
He's got it at the 15. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing again here, a shot. Well, it's caught. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he fires one incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays.
Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And this is going to be taken. Now, loose football. The ball comes out. The Saints say they have it, and they do. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Shuck looking to throw once more. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game.
Bro, you got saved off that Hail Mary, bro. Ain't gonna cap.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining.
Man, I won't play you again, man, but I gotta go, son.
Timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really
and I got the Saints too, bro.
for when you absolutely have to have them.
GG's, though, man.
Here's one of those situations.
That's all good, man. It's that Hail Mary, man. That's all it was, dog. I had rush too.
Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game.
All right, GG, bro. You got it.
It'll go as a game.